Hello, my name is Everett Triplett. I have been appointed by the Lord as a watchman. I'm here to warn you about things coming in the impending future. There will be no options. We will be dealing and witnessing these forthcoming events that I can explain to you clearly, and I will be posting future videos because I have so much understanding that has been given to me by the Lord about the world we're in today. To start with, I'm going to show you a poster I received in the mail from a nonprofit organization called Voice of the Martyrs. And in this poster, they talk about, it shows nations that are colored in. These nations that are colored in are where Christians are unable to obtain Bibles, and they are harassed, imprisoned, killed, and deprived of their possessions and liberties because of their faith in Jesus. That's all these nations here. That is happening, according to this information. The light blue-gray areas, it says it's nations where governments consistently attempt to provide protection for Christians populations, but Christians are victims of violence because of their witness about Jesus. But what I began to recognize in this poster that it was sent to me is it was the answer to the question in my mind about Revelation 9, where we are told in Revelation 9 that the third of mankind would be killed. Verse 18, a third of mankind was killed by these three plagues of fire, smoke, and brimstone, which proceeds out of their mouths. The third of mankind that's going to be killed are the hostile nations that have chosen to reject the gospel. And they are killed by fire. So the fire that's killing them is the fire described in Matthew 13. Matthew 13 describes a parable about the sower, the weeds and the tares. And in verse 30 it says, allow both of the weeds and the tares to grow together until the harvest. And at the time of the harvest, which that time is getting very close, I will say to the reapers, first gather the tares, bind them into bundles to burn them. Then gather the wheat and put them into the barn. Well, the tares are the children of the devil. It tells us that. It says, so it will be, in verse 49, so it will be at the end of the age, the angels will come, take the wicked out from among the righteous, throw them into the furnace of fire. The wicked are the ones who refused to accept the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so, and so shall it be the tares on verse 40. Just as the tares are gathered up and burned with fire, so it will be at the end of the age. We're approaching the end of the age today. And so this scriptures connect together like pieces of a puzzle. The tares are the children of the devil. It says that. Where does it say that? Right here. The one who sowed the good seed, in verse 37, is the Son of Man. The world is the field, and the good seeds are those sons of the kingdom, and the tares are sons of the evil one. The sons of the evil one are inhabiting this portion of the earth. The third of mankind that's going to be burned means the positive side of this information is 2/3 of the world's population will enter into the new age where there will be no more war. We will see the words in Isaiah 2. Isaiah 2 tells us They will hammer their swords into plowshares, their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not lift up sword against nation, and never again will they learn war. World War III will come and go, but we're facing a much better world. Our future generations will benefit from our efforts forever and ever.